Oh yes, Jack Daniels limited release. Let's talk about it. Welcome, thank you for tuning in. I am Carlos and this is the Whiskey Corner. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for everybody that has supported, shown love. Only thing I ask everyone is for you guys to please just subscribe. Now, that is the only favor I'm asking you for. But if you are feeling generous, you could also like, comment, and click that bell icon. And we have a Patreon link. So right here, it'll really help me out as well, because these bottles are kind of expensive, right? So bourbon hunting season is upon us. I am going, my wife's getting actually a little bit upset because I am constantly at a liquor store, seeing what they're having, talking to people, asking around, you know, the big main things. So I'm about to put a video out this week about my tips for bourbon hunting, or whiskey hunting for that matter. But one of those bourbons / whiskeys that I've been looking for, I was actually able to get. Now, I was able to score this because of relationship building, which is one of the tips that I'm gonna mention on my video. But yeah, without that, and shout out to Primo Liquors, because it was through them that I was able to get this bottle. I was able to get Jack Daniels 10 year. So after missing out on the limited release last year with the Jack Daniels barrel strength, was it a barrel strength? I don't know. The Jack Daniels rye, limited release rye that everybody kept talking about, and I'm kicking myself in the head because I could have bought it at the time. It was a little bit pricier. It was. Somebody was offering it to me for $175 at a store. I did not buy it. I passed on it. I was like, I'm not sure. This was before all the reviews came out about it. I was like, I don't know. I'll think about it. Thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'll pass. A local liquor store, Primo Liquors, got it as well, but it was all gone right when they got it. I was like, what's going on? Then I start seeing the reviews. I go back to that liquor store. Now they wanted $300. I'm like, well, you offered it like a week or two ago to me for $175. Nope, now it's $300. And needless to say, I did not buy it at $300 either. Somebody did, because it was no longer there after a little while. So with that said, I did not want to miss out on another Jack Daniels limited release. That's crazy. I fell into FOMO. But quite honestly, to my defense, I do enjoy Jack Daniels. Let me hit you up with something right here. This is definitely one, if not the, well, I won't say it's the, but it's definitely one of my favorite whiskeys, right? Jack Daniels single barrel proof. This is just an amazing, amazing whiskey. So I do thoroughly enjoy Jack Daniels. So I thoroughly enjoy Jack Daniels. And again, I'm kicking myself in the head for not actually buying that bottle at $175, which I probably should have. So with that said, funny story about this one, I was actually at Primo Liquors, so shout out to them. And supposedly they were holding this for none other than Dan Marino. Not sure if that was true. I think I have a pretty good relationship with them, but it was funny because they had to call around, talk to one of the owners, one of the managers, and they're like, look, we've been holding this for a while. He's not picking up, yada, yada, yada. I heard them all talking about that before they even told me about it. And then they're like, you know what? We haven't heard from the person that was gonna buy it. It's yours if you want it, right? Now, I did pay a little bit more than MSRP. I think I paid like around 125, 120-ish around there, which I'm cool with doing because I know for me to find it at 70, it's probably not gonna happen, right? So I did purchase it, and then they told me, they're like, you know who you just got this from? I'm like, who? Dan Marino. Guys, I live in South Florida. That's funny, although I'm not really a Dolphins fan, but it's funny that poor Dan Marino did not get his Jack Daniels 10-year-old. So Dan, if you are watching this, contact me. We can have a little drinking session and you can taste it as well. So with that said, let's open it because I am thoroughly excited. And guys, I got this probably a few days ago. I think over the weekend. And I've been holding it to open it here with you guys. All right, this little paper is kind of like giving me a little bit of issues. So I did see some recent reviews, Mash and Drum, ADHD Whiskey, and you know, it is getting good reviews now at $70. I paid a little bit more than 70, but quite honestly, if I end up liking this, then you know what, it was worth my money. So let's pop this and take a whiff and a drink. That was a good one. All right, so my little Glencairn here. Now this is gonna be obviously a neck pour. So we have that. So not sure really how it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna be good nevertheless. Let's go in for a nice little nose. I am getting a little bit of the bananas now. Vanilla, caramel, a little bit of spices. So let's switch this around. Now again, this is 10-year-old Jack Daniels, so I'm sure you guys have probably heard everywhere. This is 97 proof. And it's something that they've been holding back for a while, obviously for 10 years, kind of saying that it takes it back to the nature of Jack Daniels. Naturing whiskey for more than 150 years gives us the knowledge necessary to slowly rest our Tennessee whiskey through 10 summers. We'll think you agree, and it was worth the wait. So I'm loving what Jack Daniels is doing with their limited releases every year. And I can't wait for the next year one. And quite honestly, I'm still looking out for a good price on one of those ryes, which I probably will never find, but it is what it is. So let's go in for a taste now. A little bit of oak, some spiciness. You don't get any of the bananas. It's like a smoky taste. What is that? Cheers. It goes down really smooth. I know people hate that word, but it goes down really easy. Nice sipper. Spiciness. There is a spice that I can't quite put my hand on. There's something that I'm not picking up what it is. It's a little different. I don't know. Okay, I'm getting the bananas now. A little bit, like a little bit of bananas, but it's not that strong. And Oh, tobacco. I am getting a little bit of tobacco. Guys, I am happy with this. This is definitely wow. That's a really good one. I mean, for what you're getting, I know I paid a little bit more, basically almost double what the single barrel ones are, but it's really an iconic one. You know what? I think it almost tastes like dried cranberries or raisins, something like that. Yeah. So I think it's really good. Quite honestly, definitely I agree with everybody else. At 70, it's definitely a steal. Really good. At over 70, you know, I'm still happy that I was able to purchase it for that. I don't think I would really go more than like 150 maybe. Yeah. I have seen it in some places for like 300, 350, you know. They're already hitting the secondary market like that. I have seen 200, I have seen 250. Locally, it's been a little higher as well. So I wouldn't pay that, right? I would definitely stay under 150, as close as to MSRP as you can. But overall, it is good, and I'm happy what I spent on it. I don't know. People can be mad at me, but I'm happy either way. So let's do a little comparison to my single barrel, barrel proof, and again, this is from Primo Liquors. I should do a collaboration with them. Got that. I'm gonna have to refill some of the 10-year-old. So let's put this back up here. I love that bottle, by the way. It's a really good bottle. Now, obviously, that one is a single barrel, so they all don't taste the same, but all the ones that I've tasted taste really good. So I have never had one, whether it's one that I've owned or it's one that I've tasted somewhere else, that I have not liked, right? So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna smell these and then we're gonna do the whole little thing, all right? This is the single barrel. Definitely the proof hits you right away. Bananas, vanilla, caramel. It's definitely that typical JackDaniels smell. 10-year. It's not, obviously not that proofy. This one is 131 proof versus 97 proof. And it's like sweeter, right? And I know, how much sweeter can you get other than bananas, but it's like sweeter with a little bit of spiciness at the end. Well, they do smell different, so let's switch this about. Just so you know, the barrel proof has the little tape on the bottom. The 10-year does not, as you can see. So let's switch them around. Let's go. All right, I don't know which one's which. I've been looking at myself there doing the do thing. And let's just go in. I don't want to smell them because I think I'm gonna smell, and quite honestly, I think I'm gonna taste which one it is. So it's not really too much of a blind comparison because I probably know which one's which because of the proof. But either way, let's do it. I I think nothing has changed. I think they're in the same hand, but let's go. I'm gonna go with the one on my left first. All right, I'm not gonna look at the camera, but you guys will probably be able to see which one's which. Let's go. Yeah, you get a spiciness, a kick from the ethanol, bananas, sweet cherries, caramel, brown sugar, vanilla. Everything is just hitting your mouth at once with that one. No lie. Filling the whole mouthful. I honestly think that's the barrel proof. So let's go with the one on my right. Cheers. This one's more mellow. Still good. You got the spices in the back, top of your mouth. Very sweet. Tobacco note. Still getting the bananas and the cherries. Very good. But I think that's a 10-year-old. So let's see. Boom. Yep, I was right. There's a little tape. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell. So, my diagnosis, my prognosis, because I'm a doctor. No, I'm not. But my prognosis is that, look, if you're able to get that 10-year-old at $70, maybe a little over, then yeah, I would definitely get it. I would not pay the exaggerated prices for it. And quite honestly, if you're not able to find it, you're still good, quite honestly. I mean, it's nothing out of this world. And just picking up a single barrel proof, it'll be pretty good. So that's really it, guys. Hopefully this isn't too long for you guys, but I did want to get this comparison out there and overall review of what I think about the Jack Daniels 10-year-old. It's definitely not gonna go down as one of the best whiskeys of the year type of thing, like last year's release did, but it's still a good whiskey, and it's a good contender, and it's definitely different, right? It's different than what is out there for Jack Daniels right now, and I haven't had the one in the gold box. I was looking at it, I just don't know. It was $100, I think number 27, not sure. I might buy it, actually. And maybe compare that to this. So we'll see, maybe that'll be a comparison in the future. But for now, that's really good, that's really good. If you're not able to find it, you know, I would say try to go and taste it, but I mean, it's not like you don't have that fear of missing out, because you're really not missing out on too much, right? It's nothing extraordinary out of this world. It is good, but it's not good enough for you to spend all your life savings on. So hopefully that helps a few people out, and well, please subscribe, only favor I ask. Like, comment, ring that bell icon, and check out the Patreon if you guys are feeling generous. Now, let me know what you guys think. Have you guys tasted this? Are you looking for it? Are you going after it? What is the most that you guys would pay for it? And well, till next time, guys, enjoy that whiskey. I'll go with the 10-year. Enjoy that whiskey.